Hey everybody, so got myself another Tyranid model that I am going to paint, and this here is Zoanthrope. So yeah, I just base coat it with airbrush black, and I also got this little guy here. Apparently he's a very hardy little gaunt, so he's getting a coat job on him as well. So put a black base coat on. Oh, I still got some on my fingernail. Alright, anyways, got a black base coat. Then after the base coat dried, I noticed that I forgot to well, I noticed that on this one here, where that top tab is right behind the head, and then on the side here, and then on this side here up on the top of the spikes, had some really big thumbprint marks on them. So I took a sandpaper and tried to smooth it out. I don't think the thumbprints were caused by me, because I only held the model from here when I airbrushed. So I think that might have happened during the gluing process when it was glued together. But yeah, so yeah, this is gonna get painted, and next clip will be of maybe some base coats on it. So more to come. Hey everybody, so just a little update on what's on the table. As you remember, this is the bits for the GS gun line. So that was the quad gun. Got a little bit of lighting there. And then the Icarus comms array, and then the little bugger that holds it all. So I went back in here and darkened the insides a little bit more to what the player wanted, and I think I could probably do a little bit more highlighting it on that face yet. We'll see. I got another week yet to work on this. Then get a little update on the little gaunt guy here. So he's coming along okay. A few more layers to do with the skin tone. I did something that I don't normally do, and I went back and filed off some of the mold lines I could get to. So there was mold lines that went across the blades here, mold lines above the arms. There's still kind of a mold line along the crest here, and I left that for some reason. And then of course then there's a mold line running down the back of the legs a little bit, so I tried to get into there as best I could. So this guy, he looks pretty decent. Right now he's really clean, just all flat. I tried not to get any paint in the recesses, so I wouldn't have to worry about washing it later to make it dark. But I think it needs a little bit more yellowing tonish color to it maybe, and so I have to do some thin layers on that. So yeah, that's the gaunt, and here's what else I've been working. So I was at Fantasy Flight, and it's girls paint night, so I brought these two models to work on. So here's the Zoanthrope. Not finished yet, still working on it. It's really difficult to get inside this chest cavity here with the arms positioned where they are, and I don't know what I'll be able to do really for the inside underneath the head here. This side it's a little bit easier to get at. As you can see, I got more work done in the back, but this side it's a little bit more narrower for the brush to actually get access to it. So, and the same thing like with the flesh part on the back of the head here, I was trying to get like the black recess like this, but it was just getting difficult because of the way how the brush would not cooperate with the position of the head. So then I just went ahead and just made it solid flesh tone, and then I will try to darken it up with a wash slash glaze. Basically it's not a wash, everything I use is a glaze because I don't use water as a reducer. And then still got more work on the brain here. So the brain's gonna have it, I'm hoping to get a little bit closer to the brighter orange for the outer part of the brain, and then the inner part of the brain is supposed to be the green as per request of the gamer. But I think that's actually, I'm actually kind of impressed how that's turning out. I decided to put all the claws in the same metallic color as the carapace, and so I did that also with the, as you can see, with the gaunt, and I did it on his little claws, and I think on this side I started putting on the teeth. So, but I gotta go back and do his tongue and stuff yet before I start working on the teeth. This guy's gonna be pretty simple because he doesn't have a tongue to worry about. Can't even see eyes. I don't think there are eyes on this model. So yeah, got a few more quotes to do. There was like a bad seam line that went along the top here. I sanded that down. I couldn't really get the sand down here. I could have probably filed it, but once I sanded the top and then recoated it, and then saw the bottom part of the mold line, I was like, well, I'm not gonna strip it down and recoat it again. I also got into some of the mold lines around here on the claws a little bit, and I think there's one or two mold lines on the bottom part of these vents, but I really don't want to strip that down and start over with that, so I guess they're gonna have to stay. Yeah, there was a mold line right on his chin. I remember I took the X-Acto to that, scraped it off, and then I sanded it again. But yeah, alright, this is longer than what it needs to be, and I think I will post this up so the player can see his models, how they're coming along, and be more to come. Thanks for watching.